Okay, so now we have a volleyball player with Achilles tendonitis. I'm going to have you just move over to the side for me. So, day 5, first thing I want you to do, you can come stand over here for a sec.
Sit or stand?
You can sit, that's fine. First one's a stretch. We want to stretch before we do any strengthening. So, what you're going to do is wrap the towel around your foot and just pull your toes to your nose.
Okay.
Hold it for 30 seconds. Do it 2 or 3 times a day, or as often as you can. You're going to feel the stretch in the back of your calf there. Don't stretch into any pain. If you get that sharp burning pain, just kind of lower it back a little bit and only pull it just before you feel the pain. Good. Okay, and you hold that for 30 seconds. As often as you can would be best, but at least 2 or 3 times a day. Okay, you can put the towel down. Next we're going to do some strengthening for your calf. So what you're going to do is put the TheraBand in the same spot that the towel is in, and you want to point your toes. You're going to feel a burn in your calf eventually. You're going to do this, I would like you to do them 10 times, 3 sets. But if you start to feel any pain, you need to stop.
Okay.
So if you only get to 7 or 8 and you can't do any more, then only do 7 or 8. It's not a big deal. 10 is kind of the goal. We want you to get to 3 sets of 10.
Can I keep my leg in like this or no?
Yep. So what you do is keep it spread out around the balls of your toes. And then that won't happen. There you go. Perfect. So you can do 3 sets of 10 of those as tolerated. Okay, and then when you're done that, your leg's all tired out, you're going to stand up. And we're going to work on a little bit of balance, some neuromuscular control. So you're going to put that foot, you're going to stand on just that foot, you're going to hold the other foot slightly in front of you, get a little bend in your knee, and I want you to just stand there and try to hold it for 30 seconds. If you can stand and hold it for 30 seconds and it's too easy, close your eyes. Too low, come up a little bit, just a little bend in your knee, good. So you're going to do that for 30 seconds, 2 or 3 times a day. If closing your eyes gets too easy, just stand on a pillow, towel, anything in your house that's unstable. Okay, so now we're on day 21. And what we're going to do is get into a lot more strengthening stuff. So with any kind of tendinopathy, it's the eccentric loading, the slowing down of the muscle sort of, when, especially as a volleyball player, it's more the landing that's causing a lot of stress on your Achilles tendon. Have you hold that for me? And walk around to the other side. So what we want to do is get up on the edge. The actual lifting up onto your toes is the concentric contraction. It's the lowering that we want to work on. So you're going to fire up, then I'm going to pass you the ball, and now you're going to slowly lower down, take the ball back, fire up, do it again. This ball we're starting with is 5 kilograms, but as it gets easier, you can use much heavier. So, get your balance, fire up, take the ball and slowly lower down. Okay, good. Fire back up, slowly lower down. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of these, and when it gets too easy, we're just going to hand you a bigger weight. Good. Okay, set down from there. Next, it's a little more strengthening, but it's not just for your ankle, it's going to be for your entire leg. We want your leg to get stable so that it reduces the chance of injury. So what you're going to do, the chair's just there not actually sitting in the chair. It's just there in case you fall. What I want you to do, similar to the bouncing stuff you did earlier, you're gonna have one foot in front of you. You're gonna try to slowly squat down and back up. But you're not actually sitting in the chair. Go ahead and give it a try. Don't go so deep that you feel any pain. Okay, back up. Step aside for a sec. So what you're doing is when you're getting down to here, your knee is firing in order to compensate for some of the muscle imbalance that you have. So I want you to pay attention to your knee, keep it in line over your toe. If you get to a point where you see your knee falling in, don't go that low. You're not ready to go that low. If that means you're only doing mini squats, it's fine.
Okay.
Just keep your knees above your knee above your toe. Stop there. So I don't want you to go that low. Come up a little bit more and only go to about there. And I want you to do 3 sets of 10 of those as well. And as it gets easier, go lower and lower, but once again, don't go so low that your knee is falling in. Make sure your knee stays in line with your toe. Okay? And once again, like last time, when you're all tired out, we're going to give you some more balancing stuff. But now, we're going to do it on the Bosu ball. So, same idea you were doing on the floor. Up on one foot. And I want you to just hold it there. Much more unstable than any of the pillow or towel you've been doing up to this point. And once again, same thing, if it gets too easy, close your eyes. And I want you to try to stay on there for 30 seconds. Okay,
Try again.
try again. If you can't make it to 30 seconds, it's fine. It's kind of the end goal is to get there. Good. Okay. So now, when you come back, now we're back 6 weeks later. Now we're working on much more lower body return to play type stuff. So first, as you can see, we have plyometric ladder here, so to speak. Have you back up for a sec? Each one of these squares is going to act as a different square in the ladder. I'm going to run you through a couple different ones. So first, I just want you to double foot in and double foot out, all the way down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
Okay.
And the idea here is to go as quick as you can while still maintaining the actual pattern.
Okay.
Next, we're going to do foot in, foot out, foot in, foot out. Good. So we'll leave them at those 2 for now, and as they get easier, we'll add more complicated patterns in. Next, this one isn't quite tall enough, but we're going to get you a taller box once we get a chance. We're going to do some box jumps. So how do you just stand over to the side there? So we're going to say that this is just below your knee in height right now. What you're going to do, standing about a foot away from it, down into a nice squat position, up, land on it, stand up straight, make sure you have your balance. Step back down, jump again.
Okay.
Good. We're going to do 10 jumps, 3 sets. Jump a little bit higher. Remember, this box is actually about this high. There you go. And as it gets easier, we're going to raise the box higher and higher. Now, we're going to do some other type of jumping, not for height, but for distance, and we're going to do it just on your injured leg. So I'm going to start over here. You're going to stand on that bad leg. You're going to sink into a squat. And I want you to jump as far as you can. Catch your balance at the end. Try not to fall forward. Try not to put your other foot down. Only go as far so that you're going to be able to land stable on that bad foot.
I take off with both?
Nope, take off with just one. Nope, you took off with both. Come back and try not to go that far because obviously you're not stable enough to catch yourself there. There you go. There you go. Try to catch yourself and hold it there for a couple seconds and be able to stand up straight. There you go. So that's the distance that you're going to work with for now, and as you get better, you jump farther and farther. I want you to do, we'll do 7 jumps, 3 sets.
Okay.
Okay? And that's it.